Oh, no, that's even worse. So ano na to? Where are we? So again, this is our DR. And how much is our DR again? It's 10 square plus 1 square. No? Okay, so that's how much, guys. Now, how much is the value? That is 10 point pila. I think that's 10.03, no?
04, sir.
04, sir.
Sorry, so 04. That's in first na, no? Okay, now, then last is the angle, no? So angle theta, so we will use the arc tangent. So theta is the arc tan of, no? So this one is, you'll notice that this is the opposite side now, the 1. Ang 1 nga value is the opposite, and then 10 is the adjacent side. And that gives us how many degrees, guys? No?
5.71, sir.
5.71.
71.
And that's south of
East.
That gives you, no, south of east. No? So again, for number 2, this is our solution. For number 1, this is our solution below. No? Okay, so do you have a question? Do you have a question? So again, now for our 2 solutions there, now so you can better see that probably. No? Okay, so that's with our first number. So can I erase this one now? Are you done copying this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are through with that one. So the next number that we are going to answer is the Seatwork. Seatwork number 2. Are you done with Seatwork number 2? Tapos na ang Seatwork number 2, correct? Allow me to present, no, using our vector addition, atong nga simulator. I will erase this one, no? So I'm done with that. So we go to our simulator. What about if we will use our simulator, by the way? No? Did you remember the given sa number 2 natin nga problem? And we will just jump and skip to our simulator. So we can use we can see how useful it is as well. No? Now our simulator, we are going to use this in our laboratory activity. No? Since you can perform this at home. No? So you will do this by your groups. No? Okay, so we are loading the simulator. Okay, here is our simulator now. So let's jot down first now. What are our given? No? So what's D1 gani? D1 is 6 meters
6 meters south, sir.
South, no? And then next D2 is
10 meters east.
That's 10 meters east, no? And then D3 is
5 meters north.
5 meters north, no?
North, sir. Yes, sir.
And then we are looking for our DR value, no? How much is our DR value? Sorry, that's our DR value. Okay. Are you still with me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
we are
sir.
going to open
Sir.
our lab here. So this is the one that we will use in our lab as well. So can we plot, no? So far ang atong gin-plot walang vector. Now this time it's 3, no? So how can we do this? No? So in our simulator, guys, no, we can actually adjust this point here, no, and move it up. We can click and drag it, no. if we need a space below. No? So we move it up because in our give an example here, we are going to go down south. No? So we go down south and we will drag a vector. We get a blue vector here. No? Get it out. Okay. Now the length of this vector is indicated over this one. No? So this one is 10 segments na sa kaya ang value is 10. It has an angle already of 36.9 degrees, no? And it is north of east, no? Kaya nagapasaka pababa, no? Now, how do we use it here? So first of all, we will connect it at the starting point. We will connect the tail at the starting point, guys, no? Change the direction of the arrow going down. So the direction now is negative 90 degrees. This is now south or negative 90 degrees. Its length is still 10. But we only need 6. So therefore, we have to adjust this length to just 6. No? Okay, so this one now is 6. Okay, 6 and then it goes downward. No? We drag another vector, put it at the tip of our previous one. So siya, and then measure your 10. So that's our 10. Okay, so it is indicated by this value. It goes east, so therefore it's 0 degrees. So 0 degrees and east are the same. South is negative 90 or 270 degrees. No? And then next we go north, 5 segments. No? So we connect it, again, the third vector at the tip. And this time adjust it to merely 5. No? So we will connect it 5 segments lang. No? So that's my 5. No? Look at the value. It goes north because it's 90 degrees. No? So these are my 3 vectors, and where's the resultant now? I will click the sum. And this is the length. The length of my vector now, if I'm going to click this, it will be displayed here. No? I'll drag it over here, and you'll notice that it will exactly fit, no? The last side. No? So its angle is negative 5.7 degrees. Its length is 10. So therefore, I will say that my DR now, no? So my DR value based on the simulator is that's 10 meters, no? And it's directed at 5.7 degrees, no? South of east, no? Okay, do you have a question how to use the simulator? So you drag, no? If you want to get another one, then you drag it from here. If you want to return it, then you just click it also and put it back, no? Now notice this, if I'm going to click our vector and return it now, if I'm going to return 1, you'll notice that automatically, no, the value of the resultant changes, no? Because again, this third side is always indicating the resultant. If you add another vector, then it will obviously change its shape. No? Okay, do you follow me? So the third side now, kung i-click mo ni, that's when it appears. No? Again, if you try to put it simply at 5, no, then you can have your. So I think that's a clear description, guys. Any question from you? No question. So
None, sir.
okay, so I think we have around 8 minutes, so I think we can still present now the last sheet work.
solving.
Solving. Amo na to solving kay na, no? Atong gin-explain ko kay na nga Pythagorean theorem.
Yes, sir.
So for your laboratory, by the way, your laboratory, no, there will only be 2 steps or 2 processes: graphical and no, simulator, no? Duwa lang. No? So duwa lang ang gina-require ko. You don't have to present the analytical method. Okay, so let's have the sheet work now, no? So hopefully we are able to complete it by in 8 minutes. Sorry. So we are still here. No, sorry. So we are on the last page of our Seatwork. No?
Oo, tama ba dyan ho? Mas babaw ka lang isa.
Amo dyan sanda.
Oo.
Sabtan ko.
Guys, can you mute your mic? No?
Ang
Nagalasot ang inyong tingog. Please.
sabi ka to.
Okay, arin na lang. Amo ni aton nga last Seatwork. We will try to cover this. No? Hopefully, it will allow us to understand further. No? Lang yan, no? So we have a group of soldiers walk 15 kilometers north, no, from their camp, and no, then covered 10 kilometers east. No? So basically, if you will try to apply a graphical method there, no, then we can simply draw that. I think we don't need the graphical method. So instead, we will just find first, no, the first question, letter A. No? So first question, letter A, what's the distance? So distance is basically 15 plus 10. No? And that's obviously 25. No? That's obviously 25 kilometers. Now for our next number, so total displacement. No? So total displacement is referring to the resultant. So this is another word for our resultant displacement. And since they form right angles, no? So these two vectors form right angle, then we use our Pythagorean theorem. So our dr is equivalent again to 15 square plus 10 square, no? And we extract the square root of this. Ilan ang atong square root, sina man?
$18.03 kilometers, sir.
So that's 18.03
03.
kilometers, no?
Yes, sir.
That's the displacement. Then what about the angle? Can we solve the angle? Again, the angle, no? If again, I think it's easier to picture it out when there's a drawing. No? So let us just draw. Para nga makita ta kung di ng opposite side and where is the adjacent side. No? So first of all, the soldier goes north. I will not scale anymore. Huh? So first they go north. 15. No? They walk north 15. And then they go east 10. So a little bit shorter. So this is 10 at the top. And here is our diagonal. No? So if you're going to set up our equation for our angle, and if you use this angle here, no? This is north of east. Then what will be our angle value? So what will be our theta?
33.7.
Arctan of what? What will be our arctan value? This one is 15, so this is 15.
15.
So that's 15 divided by 10. No? Again, remember, this side is the one which is 15. No? Ang sa dalom, ang 10. So therefore, 15 over 10 ang guaya. No? Which gives us how many degrees? Meron ka calculator na.
56.31.
56.31. Tama?
Yes, sir.
North of... May mga 3 minutes na lang tayo na hopefully matapos taas ng number 2. So no, I think the idea of our graph, guys, no, is just for us to picture out how to correctly make our equation also, no? And then this one is still the same thing, no? Almost exactly the same, no?